Hey, read my lips, people. So the debate has passed, the third Democratic debate, and I thought I'd take some time out to talk about the winners and the losers of the debate. This segment here is going to be about the losers. I want you to watch the debate, so I'm not going to get into crazy specifics. So if you haven't already seen the debate, I recommend you watch it. I'm not going to tell you that you're going to get a whole lot of political savvy on that stage, but it's going to be entertaining nonetheless. So, yeah, losers. This segment's going to be for the losers. I'm going to start out with Amy Klobuchar. Amy, why are you there? Why are you there? She's dry. She thinks she's clever. Her policies are horrendous. I guess her line of the night, which actually helped solidify her in the loser category, was, if you remember before, off the cuff, which is what makes it a great line when it's off the cuff. Bernie said, "I wrote the damn bill." I'm sure everybody remembers that, and that's what makes it so powerful, and that's what makes it so phraseworthy, is that it was off the cuff. It wasn't pre-written, or him and his strategist were like, all right, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm going to say this at this time. Like, no, it wasn't anything like that. It was off the cuff. Amy Klobuchar said, "I read the damn bill." That was a horrible line. She tried it. It didn't really land. But what made it even worse is, like, she said it, and then she had like a Uchiha Sasuke smirk at the end. Like, she was like, like, Orewa. Like, she really thought she said some shit. Like, she thought like that really landed, and that's what made that line even worse, is because it didn't land. Now, I am a Bernie supporter, but let me tell you, if somebody says some fire shit, I'm going to tell you. Like, if somebody says something that lands, even if it's against Bernie, I'm going to say, yo, they really roasted him on this one. You know what I mean? Like, she didn't. Another clear loser, Kamala Harris. Kamala, here we go again. We're back again. If anybody knows or follows my channel, or have followed my channel for the time that it's been up, everybody knows that I've been on Kamala Harris's ass, not literally, and because she had a strong jump from the start, and they really supported her, and they made her look like this prime candidate. And I spent time on this channel exposing her for who she really is. And then again, Tulsi Gabbard out of nowhere RKO'd Kamala Harris, showed everybody who the fuck she is, right? And she honestly hasn't been able to recover since then. Like, she really put a hurting on her. And Kamala during this whole debate was just flat. They were getting on her about, racial issues and how she never handled things the way she should have handled things when she had the opportunity, and she had no really good answers. And so she was a loser in this debate. She's been a winner in the debates before too, when she tombstone power drive Joe Biden, but she has not recovered since. This debate didn't help her at all. So Kamala Harris, loser of this debate. Another loser of this debate, Pete Buttigieg. Why? He's not a loser in a sense, like, he said some stupid shit. Like, at one point he said, we're up here and we're fighting against each other. And mind you, I'm giving a basic summary of what he said. Again, watch the debate and you'll see for yourself. Like, he didn't want to be on stage fighting amongst each other about their policies and stuff like that. And I think it was Cory Booker said, hello, this is what a Democratic debate is. Like, if we all were up here singing Kumbaya and we all agreed with each other's policies, like, what the fuck is the point of that? Like, it was a stupid statement to say. Like, we're not about to hold hands in a circle and sing Kumbaya. Like, if I feel like your policies suck, I'm gonna tell you your policies suck, and you can say the same thing about mine, and we'll let the American people decide whose they like better. So it was a stupid statement, but he just didn't stand out at all. He was just there. He was like background noise. That's why he's a loser of this debate. And I know a lot of people aren't gonna agree. Well, it really depends what side of the spectrum you're on as far as this thing goes. But another loser, in my opinion, Julian Castro, right? He definitely wasn't a winner, and he's not a loser in the sense that he said some stupid shit. He was a loser because he knows his campaign is over, right? He knows it's done. He knows he's not going to be POTUS, and he sort of had a cat fight with Joe Biden, and it wasn't substance. It wasn't substantive. Like, I mean, he was pointing out like that Joe Biden might have early signs of dementia or something, which the mainstream media is like, oh, how dare you, sir? No. We can all see it too. It's perfectly fine to point it out. We're not blind. We can see that Joe Biden's fucking brain is melting. But Julian Castro, the cat fighting, it just didn't sit well with me. It didn't do anything for me. It was like watching teeny boppers go back and forth. There was no substance in what they were saying, and the way they were saying it, the way the cat fight rolled out, it looked like a bunch of teeny boppers. It looked like Castro and Biden were brothers, and they were just arguing amongst themselves like children. It didn't pan out. It didn't pan out the way I think Castro thought it was going to pan out. So I look at him as a loser. I don't see him as a winner. Some people will disagree on this one. Some people will say Julian Castro was a winner in this debate. Some people will say he fell flat. I mean, if you want to say he fell flat, I guess I can give the head nod to that. But I definitely would not put him in a winner's category. Joe Biden. Joe. Handsy Uncle Joe. Handsy Joe Biden. Probably the biggest loser, followed by Kamala in this debate. Joe, I'm gonna need you to sit down, Joe. I'm gonna need you to step aside and sit down. Right? I'm gonna need you to bow out, my man. You're losing it. They asked him again. I want you guys to go and watch the debate, but they asked him some question having to do with race issues, and he just went off on a tangent talking about record players and just a whole bunch of random shit. And if we're being kind, and this is the internet, not everybody's kind. So, but if we're being kind, you can maybe kind of formulate what Joe Biden was trying to say and put it into something coherent. But for the most part, bro, I'm gonna need you to hang it up. I'm gonna need you to take the cape off and go sit down somewhere. It's not working, right? And I think the strategy for Joe was just don't flop. I think his strategists were like, don't flop. Because if you can even if you fall flat and retain the default people that are going to vote for you because they don't know shit about anything and they don't do research and they don't care about politics, they just know, oh, Joe Biden knew Obama. I know that name. I'm going to vote for them. If you can keep those people, then we're good, Joe. That's what they sent him out there saying, like, don't fuck up. And listen, the mainstream media, the darling at one point was Kamala Harris. They gave up on Kamala. They kicked her, boom, off into the tunnel like 300. She's done. Boom, get the hell out of here, Kamala. And now they're coddling Joe Biden. Like, Joe, it's okay. We got you. We got you. They put a Susano, a Uchiha Susano around Joe Biden, and they're like, nobody fuck with Joe. They're gonna protect him no matter what. And there are some people saying Joe Biden did well in this debate. You're a fucking liar. You're a fucking liar. Joe Biden did not do well in this debate. I'm not saying this is the worst he's done in the debate, but he did not do well. He is not in the winners category. I wouldn't say he almost just fell flat. But again, the bickering back and forth with Julian Castro as well, that was childlike, and I had no problem with them going at each other's necks. Theirs was just like real teeny bopperish. So the bickering, and then on top of that, his brain melting during certain questions. I don't know, man. He's definitely not in the winners category, and I'd say he might be the biggest loser. At least his eye didn't turn red like Cyclops in this. At least he, didn't pop a blood. I didn't even cover that because that can happen to anybody, to be honest. But that shit was freaky. At least that didn't happen this time. So yeah, short and sweet. Those are the losers of the third Democratic debate. I'm going to be doing a segment to cover the winners, and I'm going to be doing a segment on Andrew Yang. I don't know if you guys remember, but I did a segment specifically about him pre-debate, and we're going to talk about that coming up, so stay tuned. If you like what you see, if you like what you hear, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. If you don't, let me know in the comment section why. Do you agree with the losers I picked out? Do you have different choices? Let me know in the comment section. I'm eager to hear your opinions. Hopefully I'll be talking to you guys soon. Have a good one. Peace.